I'd say so. He just had a hat trick and 2 assists. He had a free kick. The one of his goals is that trademark that we have seen 2 million times, where he gets the ball from the right. You know what's coming. He's coming across the middle. He's coming just outside the box, right? And he still gets a shot off and scores. You know what's coming every single time.
We're going to end with potentially the greatest of all time. And what he's done at Inter Miami, Lionel Messi, since coming in, they've basically gone from worst to first. So they can get a points record this weekend, LME, with victory.
So let's break it down. Since Messi's arrival, Inter Miami went from rock bottom in the standings to potentially setting a points record in MLS this weekend. That's insane. And keep in mind, this is just regular season stuff. Messi's only been around for a few months, and look at the difference. The question everyone's asking, could this Messi-led Inter Miami be one of the greatest teams in MLS history?
Bigger picture here. As far as all MLS teams are concerned and what Inter Miami has achieved, and this is only regular season, remember, where would you kind of put this Lionel Messi-led Inter Miami team in the kind of pantheon of greats in Major League Soccer?
Well, they're up there. I'm telling you, I think the sporting director, Chris Henderson, has done a very good job, because when you look at these numbers, as you mentioned, a lot has been done since Messi's arrival. Obviously, they won the Leagues Cup, their first ever major trophy. They went from the worst team in the league to making that happen. Then this season, they brought in Luis Suarez, Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba was there last season. But it's not just about that. Like, they have a very dynamic team that is both balanced in experience as well as in youth. And statistically speaking, Inter Miami does just as well this season without Messi as well as with him, because obviously Messi has been out for half the time after that Copa America injury in the final. But 8 out of those 9 games that Inter Miami played without Lionel Messi, they've won. They've got the Supporters' Shield, as you mentioned. If they beat New England Revolution this weekend, they will make history and become the highest single season points scoring team in MLS history. And so there's a lot of praise that really should be given to Inter Miami as a club, and Tata Martino, quite honestly, who really has done a good job at making sure that all this has been balanced. Now, none of this will matter, of course, if they don't win MLS Cup, or at the very least make that final, because really that's why Messi's here.
This balance between star power and solid team structure is what makes Inter Miami so dangerous. Even when Messi's injured, they win. That's a testament to not just the players, but also coach Tata Martino's management. Yet, as good as this regular season's been, none of it matters unless they win the MLS Cup. Messi didn't come here for regular season trophies. He came here to win.
37 years old. He's only played 18 games, 17 goals and 15 assists. That's ridiculous. And per 90 matches in the season, that's only 2 seasons in his career has he done that. And that is 2011, 2012, 2013 for Barcelona. Now, clearly Barcelona and La Liga is better than MLS, stronger than MLS, but you have to also add the context that this man is nearly 40 years old and he's doing these numbers.
I mean, sure, the level of competition in MLS isn't La Liga, but you have to respect the context. He's almost 40. It's not just about skill, it's about longevity. Messi is still putting up video game numbers. For Inter Miami, having Messi healthy for the playoffs is the key. Whether they win with or without him, it's about confidence, and they've got plenty of it.
74 points, surpassing the previous 73 set by the Revs in 2021. Lionel Messi's numbers are frightening in 2024. 31 games, 28 goals and 22 assists. And Ale, just strolling on as a sub and scoring a hat-trick as well.
Look, he's doing it in World Cup qualifiers. And you imagine that coming back, that there would be a chance for Tata Martino to give him a rest, and it's probably a conversation that was very short. Leo, you want to play? Sí, yo quiero jugar. Yes, I want to play. Sure, yo quiero jugar. Yes, I want to play.
I have no idea what he said.
Yes,
No
I like to
idea what he
play.
said.
Yeah, and how long you want to play? 25 minutos. 25 minutes. All right, that's enough. Get out there and do what you do. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Because, oh, by the way, there's plenty of space for you. Because nobody's going to tackle you. Nobody's going to stay with you. And it's something that I have said time and time again. If nothing else, if you're a team like the New England Revolution that have had an incredibly disappointing season, at the very least, you got to get close to Lionel Messi. And I know this conversation is not about the New England Revolution, but it's something that I've seen time and time again in Major League Soccer, in players in and around Lionel Messi.
He has 112 goals. He's a couple of years younger than Cristiano.
Yeah.
He's 21 away from Cristiano. He's 78 away from Christine Sinclair.
Yeah, so that's not going to happen.
Okay, again, you've decided Messi can't beat Christine Sinclair either.
Definitely not.
Can Messi finish with more goals than Cristiano? Oh, that is one to watch.
So 21, but then I don't know if Messi would play for as long as Cristiano.
You assume
fitness-wise.
no.
Already you see some of the injuries
Yes.
creeping out a bit more often, but...
And he won't get to play Bolivia all the time.
But now
this
they've
with
got,
the greatest respect.
So that was his 10th hat-trick for Argentina in his career. Cristiano has 10 for Portugal as well. So even that race of who with the most international hat-tricks between the two is still going on. So.
3 goals and 2 assists. 5 goal contributions, Herc, in this game for Lionel Messi. He just never ceases to amaze, does he?
I mean, at 36 years of age, it's fair to say that he and Cristiano said, let's take this from the club to the international, and they're the 2 best international players in the world. If you look at the numbers, if you look at what he's done, and when we're trying to retire Messi, we're like, there's no way he's going to play in 2026 in the World Cup in the United States, where he now resides. He's scoring goals. And I know we see this all the time, but I don't recall a game where he scored 2 goals with his right foot, where he was involved in 5 goals. And he's 36 years old. I repeat, he's 36 years old. And I understand it's Bolivia. I understand it's Bolivia.
And that's red-hot Bolivia.
It's a red-hot Bolivia that's won 3 out of the last 3. So, yes, it is Bolivia, but these are still very difficult qualifiers for any team. In Argentina, man, they're making it look easy. And they're back-to-back Copa America champions. They're about to play the Finalísima against Spain. I wouldn't put it past them if they beat this Spanish national team that we've all raved about because of the beautiful play. And they've got a player right now who at one point in time was the best player in the world who's showing signs of it again. So it's a typical Messi performance and something that I shouldn't be amazed at, but yet I am.
Look, we can joke all day about Messi playing against Bolivia, but these are World Cup qualifiers. No match is easy, especially at his age. And the fact that Messi and Ronaldo are still duking it out, hat trick for hat trick, it's a spectacle. They're both trying to outdo each other, even on the international stage. It's wild to think Messi might still be playing in the 2026 World Cup.
World Cup. Yes, you heard that right. Messi will play FIFA Club World Cup against Europe clubs, and it will be amazing to watch.
And that's exactly what people are talking about, whether it's fair or not. Let's not forget, MLS isn't the Premier League or La Liga. There's a huge gap in experience and skill, but it's also a huge boost for MLS to have Messi and his squad dominating. They'll even play in the Club World Cup against Europe's best, which could be a major turning point for MLS on the global stage. But here's the real question. If Inter Miami wins the MLS Cup, do we start calling them the greatest MLS team ever? So, what do you guys think? Is Messi's presence in MLS a game changer, or is it just a stacked team in a weaker league? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're as hyped as I am about Messi taking on Europe in the Club World Cup, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more Messi updates. See you in the next one.